I need to move my stuff to the repository. That's all I really need to say as I proceed to accidentally not do the thing. But I think it should be fine, right? Question mark? Well, we're gonna find out. So we're gonna move from left to right. And, yeah, I'm gonna be describing things here there. So, describing things here and there. So, just really quickly though, I know someone tried to put more than 2 things. I mean, yes, that's because, it's the current limitation. So, Geo Lange, I think I said that right. But yeah, you can only have 2 bonuses for now, and we'll see what happens. But you could try to work around that. I mean, when certain things happen, you can introduce certain things, and that's all I can really say without being too specific, because I don't know what the developer will do. So, without further ado, 3 into 4. So that'll be, as we do a custom character with Kathak, Colt, and character-exclusive perks, yeah! And then, getting really close, obviously, if you get like 12 strength or 12 knowledge, things, you know, if things happen, the numbers can get, not skewed, but covered. Anywho, starting with Blood Mania, because why not, and then starting with Paranoia, because why not, and let's move on. Getting really close to 1s, but hey, we get Blood Mania and the thingy, so yeah, anywho, moving on. So let's do Lighthouse, second light, every single non-stat check, strength, thankfully, if I care, into Charisma. And let's see, I didn't even look at the perk packs, so I pulled the characters right off of the repository, and I don't care if I actually peak the mic, because I'm actually going to turn myself louder, but we're going to do this, and oh my goodness, well, that would be cool, but only until the end of the mystery, so never mind. And let's put on a slot B costume and move on. I try to check that much usually, but I didn't actually check as much as I should have, so here we are. And obviously we work with character-specific perks, if I can speak concisely. It is not the time I should be recording, but can I get this rumor, by the way? Okay, good. Just in case I get nothing for my level ups. Also, I still have the custom mystery set, but we're going to do the vanilla stuff. So, Coma, Scissors, Recluse, Botanist, and Sailors. Scissors into Recluse, which means I'm going to do Botanist first. I'm pretty much, at this time, for those looking for actual Harbinger advice, and you have unlocked everything, and you're doing random timelines, or if you force yourself to timeline B, just save yourself the trouble and do Scissors before Recluse. Just in case. And if you are on timeline B, then you definitely take Scissors before Recluse, in my opinion. But, you know, anything could happen, so away we go. We do still need funds, because no matter, unless you are working with certain builds, because not strategies, because strategies are what you do after you see the build. Builds are what you see usually, or I'm not getting it right. But what I was going to say is builds are what you see before you start, but that's not true either, because builds, you can build them too. So I basically just said 2 of the same words, strategies and builds. But basically, based on what I see here and the perks I start with, I'm still going to grab a weapon. With Blood Mania, unless I have Ayaka's double curse passive, as we work with this custom character, yeah, we're going to take a weapon, because we cannot rely on curses to be forced to be stacked, unless we do this, obviously, which I should have done, actually. But what this does for me now is that I get to go and get cigarettes. So, hey. And then we get to use the thingamajiggy. So, yeah, just saying, Blood Mania is can be a pretty powerful perk. Again, if your RNG is bad, although it's not fair to say that, because if RNG is bad, a lot of builds fail. Except for those working with things like, I guess, Doomed already, but you get what I mean. I should have actually equipped that. Too late now. But, yeah, the Blood Mania is pretty good. That being said, I didn't look at the perk pack, so I don't know what I'm going to level up into, so hey, we're going to roll the dice here and see what happens. That being said, you can still be very, how should I say? Oh my goodness, that's right. I forgot to visit the police station. This could be bad. I forgot to... No, never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. What is that again? -1 damage on all attacks. Well, that... I need to take Scissors after this, so... In a funny way, Monkey Wrench... Well, I have Blood Mania, never mind. I throw that out the window because we have Blood Mania. And the reason why I say that is because this is very, very powerful to do. 80%, but usually you get out in one turn here. I'm not going to say everyone does because RNG does not work that way. Take Doom, actually, funny enough, because we have Scissors in a funny way. I think Recluse is 7-ish investigations too, right? So, oh, also, no Charisma, so we just fall in the pit. Again, this is just what you have to do as low-stat character. Just assume you're on Ill-Fated, especially on Harbinger. And since we have Botanist, our Doom is gonna super increase, but... You know, theoretically, I could have gone without a weapon. Again, though, I forgot to use the tree strat. It's been a long time since I used tree at all. I mainly use it as an emergency at this point. Because Harbinger makes Doom a lot more of a precious resource. That being said, I would still rather get curses, stack up curses for Blood Mania, so unfortunately, I mean, I could take Riku's later and just eat a bunch of reason damage, because I really don't want this injury on me. So yeah, and also visiting the police station would help a ton. So what do we have? Scissors, Recluse. We have Coma now, so I'm just gonna set things to the hospital. We've visited the forest as much as we're probably going to, so... and then we need to get rid of this hot garbage injury. Because, man, while everyone gets, like, oh, tiny cuts here and there, nah, man, that's not what happens here. Cut arm sinew, torn muscle, cut artery. Badly bleeding, I'll take over cut artery, obviously, but I still don't want that. So, hey, yeah, and with stats being this low, a 2 out of 12 chance, or what would that be? Not 1 out of 6, what the heck? No, 1 out of 6, right? 1 out of 6, so yeah, less than 20% chance to do things. I don't want to set the trash can on fire, so you know what? We're actually going to do this. 2 Doom for possibly more to save on stamina and reason, pretty much. This would lower Doom, but I don't believe in myself, so away we go. And let's find out what happens to us here. Can we brace, by the way? 2 strength. I don't think so. Yeah, that's not looking good. A 4 damage kick. Yeah, we might as well just go. We're taking -2 all. Just roll the dice on 62%. And if we hit it, great. If not, we have next turn to do so. 62% again. Come on. Come on. Nope. What was that? 62%, right? That was really 62%. So 38 into 38. Pretty much an 11% chance to miss, or approximately. Let's be lenient and say 5. Anywho, Anatomy class, Sharpening Stone. I'm going into Scissors. I'm going into Scissors, I'm going into Recluse, and I'm going into Sailors, and I'm pretty sure you don't fight anything in Recluse unless something gets forced your way. And I'm obviously not using a sharp weapon. I already did all my forest investigations, so you know what? I would heal stamina. We have painkillers, so I actually need some strength, because one bad frostbite is the end. So, yeah. And so is double hallucinations, or double flashbacks, but hey, that's always a... it's supposed to be a low chance of happening, but hey. 6th floor. Oh, that's right. I need to remember my second encounter. Did I run to one? Yeah, I think it would have been whatever I just ran into, right? I feel like it was. If it's not, the glued corpse. I'm gonna say it's the glued corpse. And if not, we've at least showcased the character to some extent, a better extent than none at all. We'll take Scissors now though, because Timeline A is gonna do more than 1 ghost damage. One ghost enemy doing damage to my face. And we are in Timeline B, so hey, let's all cheer, and I forgot to eat these painkillers. But let's get this wooden, get this wooden bat, my goodness, and move on. And we're pretty much gonna save the cigarettes for the last mystery, as we realize what it is. Thank you, Anatomy class, but because we do have Takshi-san, but I think he should still crumple like a dirty rag. And the cigarettes will be put to better use elsewhere. 50% for 2 stamina, pretty much. I mean, yeah, probably. Otherwise, I could throw the wooden bat. Can I? Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. Because what I could do is throw the wooden bat here. Like, I'm gonna try it. Come on, come on. You know, I kind of wonder. That's all I really have to say. So 5 bows. I'm just gonna do 5 bows, and we'll see what happens. Oh, hey. We can't one-shot this anyway. We're just gonna do this and move on with life. Oh, maybe not. I lied. No, I didn't. So, we'll do 5 damage, and then do, what, 16 damage? Probably, like, 17? Let's find out. It's 15 damage, that I know for sure. 18, yeah, because we get bonus from, the thingy. Sigil doesn't matter. Move on. Please heal. Nope. One of the only stats this character has. Nope. And it's not, again, it's not the character's fault. It's my RNG's fault. Really, it's not even the game's fault. So, let's just bow profusely to the Scissor Lady, and we'll see how many custom characters we can get through. Yeah, here I would be talking about things in real life. Oh, I would have loved to see 5 bows, by the way. 3 bows and 2 claps. Good. Well, not good, but hey. No bath. Well, shoot. You know, I would have liked that earlier. It's a bit late now. I'm gonna have to take stamina. I'm not gonna die to it because I want to heal Reason regardless. So yeah, into Recluse I go. And funny enough, the stuffed doll or stuffed toy, whatever it is, will not help me as much here because, well, we don't want to let go of curses. So hey. And yeah, once we get hallucinations, we die. But that's the dangers of playing with low stats. At the same time, it's not like we have Blood Mania. I understand the reason why, from a balancing perspective, if that were the intention. 4 strength, go. Gosh dang it. Rolled a 12, by the way. No modifiers. So... Oh, I hit my wire while I was doing that motion. Hey, we rolled the 1 for 1. Oh, this character has 1 luck? Okay, good. Noted, because then I probably would have used the corpse dust, and that would have been very bad. Anywho. Let's move on. So, oh, I forgot to grab the thing. Again, it didn't really matter, though. So, 3 bows and 2 claps. Let's go. 4, I could try to brace if I can, but we don't have enough to do that. So, we are just going to do 3 bows and get out. With 2 claps. And banish plus defeating the thingy. Is it a random thing of one of these? Random one of these food? Oh, I guess so. That's nice. But actually, funny enough, I wanted the lump of flesh if possible. But anywho, that's right. We lost Bath. Into Sailors we go. And we could throw the cigarettes away. Not gonna do that. So I think we're not on encounter lockout. For some reason, I believe that's the case. That may not be the case. Well. Do nothing. Really, that stamina? Well, tell me I don't have fetid fumes. Okay, good. We can rest a whole bunch now. So 1, 2, 3, and we should be more than good. If we die to Doom in the Lighthouse again, this was more than winnable. As we just hit encounter lockout. So, thankfully though, wait, what? Huh. Wait, why am I not faster right now? Did something happen to me? Huh? I must be going crazy. Anywho. Nonetheless, we're gonna do a thing. No, we just want to run. Who am I kidding? Oh, we can't. We're in attack. Whoops. Can I go for a thing? Oh, wait. We can do this. 16. Yeah, let's try. Oh, I need to do this. Okay, good. Nope. You became the rioter. You suffer the consequences, Miku. No medicine for your grandmother. Oh, please don't be Frostbite Land. Gosh dang it! We'll take the decrease in Doom. We might as well. That way we can go back in here and try to get something cool for our Frostbite. Nope. We'll go for that too. Wow, really? No luck on my side. No discharge summary. Not even something, you know, moderately helpful as we proceed to run into Puppet Matron. Oh boy, the fun. And by fun, I mean pain. 80%. I need to hit at least this, please. That would be nice. Good. Right into Coughing Blood. So, -2 dexterity. I'm shaking my head right now in real life. Yeah, we need to hit this. Very specifically, we need to hit this. So, away we go. You know, I wonder at times. I could have actually made it. Let's just pretend. So, no. I mean, theoretically, yes. 90 into 80 would have been better odds. No, is it? Yeah, 90 into 80. Oh, 72% over the 70% chance I took. But, come on, let's be real here. Let's be real here. Well, anywho. We can still survive, funny enough, by doing this. Because sudden death didn't take our lives, and, well, that has to be set in the main menu. Assuming I hit that, let's take the good luck route, even though it's not really another route, because we traded reason here. Yeah, we'll keep moving on. We need stamina, by the way. Because we have a strength check, and we don't have the strength for it. Very, very obviously. And, now we're dead. Well, no, we're not. We're gonna do this. And then we also still don't have a thing, so we actually need to visit the History Club, grab something, and move on. It would be more doom efficient to go back in, and if we rolled black hair, but that wasn't gonna happen. And, oh yeah, baby. It feels good to get hit. Roll 70s. Literally roll 70s. And use the Cursed Doll. This will hit enemy A, so if we hit both of these, hurrah! Thank you for the back-ended RNG, and also thank you for that encounter that dropped an item, but I didn't know it was going to drop an item, so away we go. Yeah, so we're going to actually drop... what is this? This is +2 overall, and this is +3 overall. Unfortunately, I have to choose. I would rather the stamina, as I said, because we have the strength check, so... And we are on Timeline B, so at least we have a light source now. And then we will quote-unquote throw the torch. And then heal. Because that's a curse. Branded, but it's still a curse. I would, you know... We have Blood Mania. That's all I need to say. Do we have the 6th floor, is the question. And yes, we do. We should be able to level up, though. So I think we're actually fine. Question mark. Question mark. I'm not gonna do that just to try and survive as we continue to change. What is that, actually? What effect is that? No, actually, what effect is that? Anywho. I guess we'll move on. Why am I forgetting this right now? Botanist into scissors, I think. Nope, never mind. Well, now we need to get our second encounter right, as we try to level up so we can heal reason. And, yeah, we're just gonna do this immediately. I think he has a chance to dodge. He does, so... I think we only need to hit 2 of these, although we have exhausted our thing. Yeah, so we're fine there. And then we need to do this. So, I want to say it was a glued corpse. It was not, but, hey, we did the character. We also have doomed already, cool. But, too little, too late. And yeah, I had my fun with that character. Unfortunately, the game and me, my brain, decided, no, that wasn't going to happen. I think we're only going to get two characters this one. So as I look at my notes and see what I have, 7, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scars. Oof. Into 6, right? Ath. So as we get into another custom character, Ath, Scars, character exclusive obviously, and then Holes. So this is, yeah, I thought there's something odd about that. We start with a thing, but we also get a spell from Ath, and now I can't tell, but I'll take both of those. They're definitely more used in a lot more, a majority of spells in game, in my opinion. Second encounter, Dexterity, Light, Charisma, Knowledge, and maybe Takshisan. But second encounter guaranteed, so, the Occult Club would be interesting if only I had the funds and the doom to spare, so that's why we're still doing a hardware shop. We have 8 knowledge, so a heavy-duty flashlight would be very much appreciated as well. But, that will also depend on our mysteries, so, as we move on, can I not burn my eyes out of my retinas, please? That would be very much appreciated. You don't have to do this, but instead of an in-game cost, there is a real-life cost, and that's my eyes flashing before my eyes! Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we got it. We got it twice in a row. But as we could put on costume B and move on with our lives, I see mermaids, bulletin, footage, Kana, and nails. So no questions asked. Kana, come with. And as Kana comes with, we'll grab our not personalized. You know, that would be a huge increase in customization, allowing us to prepare and grab something. But not yet, if at all. So I'm actually going to sit here and reroll for the heavy duty because it's that important to this character anyway. Mainly because of the stats, but it's important to the character. Leave one fun, ultimately decrease doom by 1, and let's police station quickly. So I said botanist, right? I think I had something else. Well, I'm going to set things to the mansion for now because I'm just going to default to my mind, and we'll move on. So yeah, we hope for the best. A lot of well, I mean, I understand, and a lot of characters, base characters, are that way anyway. Although when I think about it, I think a majority of them still don't have like more than 2 stats, if that much, below. At 3, their stats aren't 3 and below on Harbinger anyway, obviously, but. At least I'm not dying immediately. I think that happened with one custom character. I think it was during a stream, if I recall correctly. Oh, 3 charisma? We're not doing that. 8 knowledge, though. 10 roll. Roll a 10 and die, fool. Why is your RNG so bad? Anywho. All I ask. Anywho. Yeah, so with 8 knowledge, we can do something similar to a scalpel, except it's not prep attack, it's triple boost attack. And since we're on Scars with Kana, we get to double boost our damage mitigation. That being said, since we're gonna get out next turn, well, never mind, it's not guaranteed, but I would like to dodge 80% to hit this attack, which, and on top of a 50% chance to dodge, would save me 1 reason, which we do get. So, yeah, I'm gonna take it. I take it. I take those. I go. You go, I go. So, oh, Seaside Max, but that's 1. If we had Metamorphosis, then we do a thing. So, yeah. That being said, having, I think, 9 knowledge on a non-Harbinger difficulty is very, very powerful. So, the character themselves not having, we're also taking Kana here because super mitigation is great. But, yeah, having 9 or 8 into a stat on Harbinger is, pretty much a perk in itself. So if you want to, if we're thinking about balance and actual gameplay balance, more specifically, yeah, I understand why this character doesn't have really a bonus perk, because again, your stat loadout, and then strength still being a very powerful stat in my opinion, is more than enough of a balancing factor. Again, it's for, I guess I could get into that, not argument, but that subject again, the brace versus dodge topic. Where, even if, let's say dodge is truly, like, or maybe you're on the luckier side, where dodge works out a lot more often. Ooh, by the way, nails, to avoid a tragedy, let me make sure, though. So we have mermaids, so that's seaside. No, it's not seaside, that's sailors. If we had sailors, it was seaside. Mermaid is a side quest, but I need to take one of these 2 now. I'd rather take Bolton, because that's guaranteed 5, whereas footage, I have a chance of dodging a lot of roads closed. Do we have roads closed? No, we don't. Not yet, anyway. But let's do this now. But yeah, brace versus dodge. Brace is guaranteed, and even if we assume dodge is somewhat okay, it's still RNG in that even if you don't dodge 25% of the time, what if that 25% is the scissor lady raising her scissors? That's... You've already lost probably more than you could ever, more than you would save by bracing, if you get what I mean. Or, however that argument is supposed to be structured, just basically that's the argument I'm trying to make. And yeah, we can go for the dodge. Never mind. You know, why do I believe? Well, I mean, I don't even believe in 85%. Let me rant about this for a moment because it happened in my face, and now the game's taunting me. But theoretically, we should get this, and if we don't, I will actually stand up and scream. Okay. But, yeah. Brace versus dodge. Again, it's RNG at that point. Again, if your RNG is good, you know, if you get 75% dodges and you happen to dodge every single special attack in those 75% of your dodge attempts, then... I'm still trying to think, because Brace... Again, brace is guaranteed. You know you are going to be mitigating damage most of the time. Obviously, again, they both have their situations. As you just saw, dodging on 1 damage, you know, you might as well if you're on the second to last turn of your encounter. I maybe should... No, it's fine. And brace, odd damage is really mainly a Harbinger issue, but it does happen on your 4th, 5th mysteries on non-Harbinger difficulties at times. So, again, it took a while for me to be reminded of that because... what do I have again? Nails? Ooh, we do have some hospital investigations. Yeah, let her sleep. So, I think this is that low. If not, well, I'd rather take 2 Doom than come closer to die. Actually, with that, I can treat it as if I rested instead, in a way, but yeah, brace, yeah, seeing other people play, I was reminded more of how much, how many times you see more dodge situations. Again, in Harbinger, it doesn't happen because almost no enemies start with 1 damage unless you are on, say, again, here we are with Scars and Orkana, but even then, you basically just undo the damage increase, and some enemies start with 2 damage anyway, so... Anywho, let's see here. You know what, funny enough, we still build strength. We could get brain damage on accident somewhere, but... or through RNG. But if that happens and we have the lighthouse check, so be it. I completely forgot my lighthouse. Well, we have second encounters, by the way. And I think the second enemy, the Bark Woman, was my second encounter. I want to say that, because I don't remember anything else, so hey. And we go for a 2-turn encounter. Although we do get bonus damage here, so we're still going for the 2-turn encounter. I was about to say, although that wouldn't have been the worst thing, because I would have rather gotten hit there again than gotten hit in the other encounters, because I actually lost stamina reason. And as you know on this channel, or if you don't know, I believe I'm taking more reason damage in World of Horror. Even if that's not objectively true, I just feel that, in my experience, I lose more reason. Now, that's not true for everyone, if we're going to use... with that argument. But... Hey, Nail... Yeah, Nails now, because this is a guaranteed boss. The question is if I want to fight... No, there's no reason to. I'm just going to... And we don't have the schoolyard anyway, so... we can handcuff this encounter, I think, and be fine. So yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have the dexterity to run away, so we need a very certain event. Nope, never mind. Just eat it in the face. But so 1 hospital. I think there are 2 hospital encounters. I want to say 2. My back, because the last one, quote unquote. Well, hold on. No, we'll see. We'll see. So, yeah, Doomed Already and Morbid Inspiration are the 2 perks that really give me a lot of value as I proceed to die. But we're not dead yet. So, nice 12 roll on luck with a +1 modifier, by the way. I really like it. You know what? I'll take my own tip advice and heal now. The only reason why I don't is because sometimes I just die anyway, but realistically speaking. And also, in those times, a lot of the times I'm doing a challenge, which needs me to actually do a sequence of runs. And here we are. So, I think we just roll the dice, right? I mean, for only taking 1 stamina damage. Because I don't want to dodge, again, dodge is mainly a second turn thing, or a second turn to kill, before kill option for me, like here. But I could have also tried to... No! Yeah, no point handcuffing any... Why am I doing distract? Actually, I can distract, but this would be more a bug in my opinion, because Kana doesn't die after eels. So I'm not going to use distract, but... what I can do... I can't. So, yeah, funny enough, in this very specific situation, yes, dodge is more efficient, because bracing would do nothing for me here, but then I have to hit 50% into 75%. I didn't do either. And so there again, RNG has decided... You understand, I am biased, alright? Oh, at least I dodged, but that's very bad RNG, by the way. You know what? Just for science. Like, I lost that one, but, you know, This is why I don't dodge on my channel. And again, if it works out for you, and there are still efficient situations, I need to keep reminding everyone of that, because it's easy to take me out of context everywhere else. So we don't have a lot of mysteries left. Funny enough, I might heal more reason this way. So we're going to do this. Did I lose Bath, by the way? Not yet. So I'm going to keep increasing my strength. And yeah, I'm not dodging a lot of the time. I will dodge when it's very obvious. There, it's not as obvious, because unless I can guarantee an attack, you get what I mean, right? When I say that RNG is, it's not actually 50%. If your attack isn't guaranteed, it's however much percent it takes for you to hit, on top of trying to dodge. So again, I'm not saying dodge needs to be 70-75%. For me, it would probably need to be that way, but well, because you can bring back the topic. For those who didn't know, dodge was something. I forgot. Was it more than 50%? I want to say it was like, it was actually a 70% chance at some point. But for some reason, I feel like that wasn't the case. And even if it were the case, it's because we didn't, obviously we didn't have Harbinger at that time as well. And now that we know what Harbinger does, dodging is a lot riskier, I guess. Is the more objective statement. Because yes, if you dodge and get hit, it's terrible. If you dodge and actually dodge, it's great. So, but it's a risk still. So, you know, hitting all of these would be very much appreciated, by the way, with my RNG. That being said, nearly enough 80-80-80 is 50-50 anyway, so... and then we take another 80-80. Do I believe in myself? No. So... And here again is another point where you can use dodge to try and squeeze in... Because dodge does do more, if you're successful. Does do more damage mitigation than brace. But you need to be successful. So that is why I am doing this instead and guaranteeing a kick. So now, if we were on medical history, it'd be a completely different story. Although in medical history, I would still not choose to dodge. I would actually just choose to run away. Depending. On a 3-turn encounter, I don't. That's just what you've seen me do. But hey, yes, I should be talking about the custom character, but not much else to say. I mean, it's what it is. Because we have a lot of reason healing, which is good for me as a player. Not good for someone who loses a lot of stamina or doom. So, yeah, nice 12 roll on strength, by the way. So I pitched an idea at one point, not in the server. That would probably be more, you know what, just for giggles. I mean, yeah, so what are the odds, by the way? So let's assume it's actually, I roll, let's even be more lenient as I, 20 seconds before I die, and end the video, is that, assume I roll a 10, 11, or a 12. So that's a 25% chance, right? So 25 into 25, you know, I'm actually going to whip out the calculator. I don't want to expend any more brain power on my misery. So 25% into 25%, that's a 6.25% chance of rolling, right? Am I going crazy? Of rolling 10, 11, and 12 twice in a row. So, you know, and yeah, funny enough, I did die to stamina here, but how could I have ever expected to roll this poorly on top of having modifiers due to threat level? Anywho, I guess I'll see you later. And yeah, I'll be going through the custom characters as well, along with anything else that comes out. So,